welcome back to the channel. Let me just get the second camera up and running. I'm dying to dive into this this package just to see what's in it. Other than that, hope everyone's doing well. I'm gonna get this box opened. Like I said, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, and most of us are because this is like probably the third episode, my name's Jeremy and this is Garage 56, and I've been in the RC world not very long. This is a newer YouTube channel. Obviously you can tell by the fact that this is episode 3. There are some run videos out there on the channel as I went up to Scale Mountain this past weekend to discover the difference between trail riding and rock climbing. Okay, so here's the box. Got a bunch of bags in here. Nothing too crazy. A nice carbon fiber chassis. What else? Carbon fiber chassis. Looks like axles in bag 4. Axles in bag 5. Bag 6 looks like links. Shock in bag 8. Bag 9 looks like body posts. Bag 3 is body mounts, transmission covers, gears, good stuff. Bag 7, drive shafts. Everybody likes a good drive shaft. Bag 2 is looks like cross members. Then not a bag number, but it looks like shock oil and grease. And manual bag, not numbered. Looks like it comes with a battery and Duro Comp Fox stickers element. Doesn't look like it's a very intense manual. And then what does it say? Scrooge and Marley for the backer of the box. Put this all back together, and then we'll dive into what our project really is today. Get rolling with the other project. That's a fun word, project. Anyways, we're going to dive into the Tyrrell P34. I was looking at the box a little bit earlier. This looks like a really simple kit, which is nice. Start off with our first kit assembly on the channel. I just sliced the box open the wrong way. And from there, we will. This will be the first, and we'll dive into others as I need them. I will need that box comp later on. Need it for March, and it's early January, well, mid-January right now, but here we go. Suspense is killing me. Oh, I was not expecting a painted body. We have a painted F1 body. What else we got? Foam tires. All 6 of them. What a cool concept for a vehicle. Now, it's been a while since I've opened a Tamiya box. That's not true. I opened one for the Avante. They used to have all these blister packs, and there used to be great pricing, packaging. Pricing's gone a little crazy. But for the most part, what do we have in the box? I mean, everything we'd expect for the package, right? Driver. Looks like rear vents. Shock pieces, body posts, rear wing. Rear wing assembly. I'm not quite sure what these are. That's why we have instructions. Wheels, front wheels, rear wheels. Silver can motor. It's actually kind of small. I think it's like a 380, I guess. There's no way that's a 500. Bumper. Servo saver. Hardware package. And I think it's carbon fiber chassis. Carbon fiber chassis. And then, of course, the Tamiya instructions. Always, these are always good. These are super easy to read. This is by far one of the thinnest assembly magazines instruction set I've ever seen. This is only 16 pages. Got 30 parts to it. Yeah, 32. 16 pages. Should be relatively good. Easy build. I'll go ahead and start assembling this after I read through the instructions. You don't need to watch me do that. So I'll put this all back in the box so I can properly organize myself. And I'll assemble it in lapse time. So I'm back, read the instructions. Had to make a list of colors that I'm missing. So I'm missing 5 colors of paint. Considering there's only like 100 pieces in the box. 5 colors of paint are going to be necessary. So I'm not going to get through the entire assembly in one go because I am missing the paint. But I am going to give it a start, and from there I'll go to the time lapse. So last night the camera died while I was working through some of the challenges of wheels. This is where I've gotten. Still waiting on some of the paints to arrive. So as I look into this, other than putting up the antenna, which I don't have one, and don't need one, probably not going to. Everything else is just the assembly of the cockpit. And those require painting, so we're going to put a pause on this, and I'll come back and deal with painting on my own and show you the finished product, because I'm not a very good painter. And following instructions and painting and all the start, restart, finish isn't something you're really going to want to see. So I appreciate you watching. I will, like I said, I'll finish this video once everything is complete, and then post it. Well, as you can see, the project is done. It's been another day. It took about a week to complete the entire project, just with having a career, having to deal with that, some travel out to Dallas. Went to Dallas this week. It was cold there, and I'm in Central Florida, so I really wasn't worried about it or used to it. And Orlando is frozen over this morning, so I'm getting to finish off all the projects that I wanted to get done, and this was one of them. So this is the Tamiya P34 or Tyrrell P34. This was an easy build. A lot of detail painting. I'm sure this detects it. But all in all, really nice shelf queen, because I've got nothing and no place to run this. I didn't put anything high as far as high electronics in it. It's basically an Amazon servo, a Hobbywing 1080, which is probably is overkill for this, but we're going to leave that in here. Gives me an opportunity to go buy some other ESCs, but this will make the wall, and it is mated to a Radiomaster MT12. This afternoon I am expecting a fly sky to come in that I'm going to start using for all my serious users or serious use vehicles, and then just use the Radiomaster as it is inexpensive for receivers for all the just shelf queens that I'd like to run. But the MT12 is definitely a lot more complicated in setup. When the fly sky comes in, I'll do an unboxing and explain why I went to that, in case you're looking for a remote. Well, we'll put this project to bed. This one is done, and we can move into unboxing, and then we'll discuss the next project. So I've got my Amazon packages for the week, since, like I said, I wasn't around. Hopefully none of these are items that I just need for the house, but even if they are, I'll share those with you. Okay, what do we got? Got mixing bottles, got some painting to do, and I decided to get back into spray paint, or airbrush painting. I've got mixers to scrape the paint out of the bottles. Done. That's it for this package. Let's see, this one's a little bit more hefty. It's another Amazon buy. Inside, the LED kit that is going up on the display wall, and got some XT connectors. As I was going through one of the other videos that I've got ready to post, I worked on a Cross RC and the associated Zool, and one of them had Dean's connectors, and I used the last of my
XT connectors. It was the Associated that had the Dean's connectors. I am not a fan. I don't have any batteries in that manner, so I figured I'd just go get some XT connectors. Now these were supposed to be branded, and they're not. But I don't know. We may have another box of them that's coming in. Although these were just the quick connectors. I think I've got some that on order that were just the just the adapters themselves, connections that I'd have to wire in. Purple wheel nuts. I don't know what those are going to be for, but it was buy a few and ships right now kind of scenario. Of course, it looks like it shipped in its own package. More wheel nuts. These ones are in titanium. I think I was trying to just buy blue. So I was trying to buy these. And it was cheaper to buy, apparently get from 3 different locations than it was to get just the one set. This came in from Colorado. This should be the windshield for the T-Wolf that was missing. The eBay seller had accidentally shipped that to a previous buyer, and they were kind enough to package it up and send that to me. And it is well packaged, and this is heavy. Wow. There's also a little bit more than just the windshield that was in there. Okay, what do we got? I don't know what that's for, but this is the clear windshield for the T-Wolf. That is in the top left corner of the frame, back on the wall. So I will put these into a box to protect them until I have all the parts that are needed to complete the T-Wolf, as those come in from China. This one came in from Horizon. I'm waiting for this one. This is the axial CX30 in teal. I don't know why my voice just squealed like that. I'm somewhat excited about this one, as you can tell by the squeaky voice. I got this, and this came in with, when I bought it, additional wheels. So it was buy that early, and it came with a preset of Proline wheels. These will look great when they're on there. Which means that this last box should have something really special with this one. I'm hoping. This came in from, should be A-Main. Unfortunately, I blocked off the information on it. So I have a 3S battery that is going to go in one of the crawlers. Cool. And I have I don't know what this is. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I have the limited edition Proline body for the SCX 30. A-Main had them. A-Main had 2. I bought the last 2 that they had. It went. I am not a hoarder. I will make those available at some point to a subscriber, as the subscriber base is kind of small right about now. I think there's 4 of you. I appreciate each and every one of you so much more than you know. Considering one of them is me, really means there's 3 of you, and I really do appreciate you. So for anyone that's new, please like and subscribe. I will read the comments, and if anyone says that they are interested in one of these limited edition bodies, that's it. That's all. These are not going to go back in production. I will we'll figure out a way of me getting one of these to you. I just thought it was a special buy, and I thought it was really, really cool to accidentally buy the last two, because once I hit submit and place the order, there were no more at A-Main. There were already no more. There wasn't any inventory. Let me speak English. In the Tower Hobby conglomerate of websites, there were none on. There were some on eBay. For the most part, this was all I could find. I wanted one, and after watching videos, I don't know that these will actually fit this chassis. From what I understand, this chassis might be a little bit longer than the Bronco and the Ford that were released. Well, I guess the Bronco was a Ford. Whatever the other previous release was, I don't know what the original setting, but these may not actually fit. This axial, I'm glad I purchased. Supposedly there were some updates to the original release with this, which include a lower turn motor, making it a little bit faster. I had originally planned to mine the Futuratech upgrade motor, but after seeing videos from RC Reviews, FC had shown both of his, and this one was faster. I mean, granted, I think his was black, but this one was faster than the previous one that he owned that he had converted over to a Land Cruiser. So rather than spend $120 on the Futuratech update, I think I'm just going to leave this as is. Tell me what you think. When I get this unboxed, we'll go we'll test it out, and we can determine whether or not it needs to be faster. But from my understanding, this should be fast enough, especially with these changes. Let me know if you're interested in the body. If you have an SCX 30, you can make one of these available to someone. As a thank you for subscribing. What else are we working on? I have a Echo body currently being masked off. This is going to go on the Comp Fox kit. This will be the body I want to use. Originally, I thought I wanted a black body, weathered OEM, but I'm going to come up with my own paint scheme for this. And by I'm going to come up with my own paint scheme, my wife has told me what the paint scheme needs to be, so I'm going to paint it in a way that she has described it should go. So I'm going to terminate this. Obviously, thanks for watching for the entire completion of that, and this closes out the unboxing. I'll get into another project in the next video.